Okay, so example B says x plus 8 divided by 3x minus 1 plus x plus 3 divided by x plus 1. So as you can see, the denominators are not factorable, so we are just going to go straight to the LCD. Okay, our LCD, since this is a binomial and this is a binomial, and you can see that there's only one from each, so in essence, your LCD will include both binomials, both factors. So again, just like what we wrote down, okay, write the LCD again for both fractions. Okay, 3x minus 1 times x plus 1, just like that. Now, so let's write the steps over here for example B. Step number 1, it was not factorable. Okay, factor denom if possible. It wasn't in this case. Step number 2, find LCD and rewrite, okay, for each fraction. And then now we are going to zoom in to see what's missing from each term. So first fraction, the 3x minus 1 is here, but this one's missing. So whatever we multiply the bottom, we will go and multiply the top, the same thing. And then now we are going to rewrite the x plus 8 binomial down. Over here, the x plus 1 is here, so we are not missing that, but we are missing the 3x minus 1. So we multiply that to the denominator, so now we will multiply the numerator with 3x minus 1. So we're going to drop down the x plus 3 times 3x minus 1. Since now our two fractions have identical denominators, we will copy it and make it just one fraction, students, okay? And so what we are going to do is write both fractions over one denominator, but we now will add the numerators together. So let's FOIL out. X times x is x squared, x times 1 is 1x, negative 8 times x is 8x, not negative 8, my bad, 8 times x is 8x, 8 times 1 is going to be 8, plus the second numerator is going to give us x times 3x is 3x squared, x times negative 1 is negative x, 3 times 3x is going to give us 9x, and then that right there is going to be a minus 3. And we will now combine like terms, okay? Again, keep the denominators the same here. Okay, we have an x squared and 3x squared. That will make it 4x squared. We have 1x, 8x, so it's 9 x's, minus 1, so back to 8x, 8x plus 9x, so that will give us 17x. Then we now have the 8 plus a negative 3, or 8 minus 3, it's going to be a positive 5, okay? And keep in mind, we have to see if we can factor this out on the top. But before we factor, let's state the exclusion. Take this and set it equals to 0. Take that and set it equals to 0. So that means x could never be positive 1/3 or negative 1. Box that up. Let's see if the numerator is factorable before we box it up, okay? 4 times 5, that's 20. This is going to be 17 in the bottom. Factors of 20 are 2 times 10, not going to add up to 17. 1 times 20, not happening. 4 times 5, not happening. So not much we can do, so let's just box that up, okay? Since we can't factor reduce. So we tried, but we were not able to do. So find the LCD, okay? And rewrite for each fraction. And said number 3, whatever you multiply to the bottom, multiply to the top. Okay, multiply top and bottom. Okay, by the same term. Step number 4, as you can see, after that, you just add the top. Add numerators. Okay. And don't forget, last one, state exclusions. And clearly, we would try to factor the top. if that's possible to reduce. So 6 factor numerator to see reducing is possible. In this case, it was not.